Zen games, we zenning when we smoking on the weed. Getting so high that we laughing like from the hidden leaf. Zenny games, we winning when we smoking on the key. Zenny games.
Hello everybody, this is Zen Games, or you can call me Zenny Games, whichever one, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have decided to start a new line of videos. Well, technically I've already started it. This will be episode 2 of it, but I've more solidified the thought of reacting to videos. I did a Try Guys video. I reacted to a Try Guys video, their anti-gravity cake. Well, now we're going to sorry, my head still hurts a little bit. I'm recording this the same day that I recorded the previous video. We are going to be reacting to that chapter on YouTube. A video titled "Husband Discovers His Secret Lover's Boyfriend Executed His Wife." Here we go.
Is there any chance that when we pick him up, is there any chance that he's going to say that, yeah, I did this for Paige and she knew about it, she told me to do it?
I think that's always a chance.
If he did say that, it'd be a total lie. You don't.
Wow.
I think I was a pawn in all this.
It was in the very early hours when the call came in for police to respond to a break-in. Inside, a gruesome scene was discovered, but what was really eerie was the man waiting outside. He'd called the police, but refused to.
Bro's just sitting out there waiting. Like, hey! So you gonna call the cops on me, or am I gonna call them on myself?
Go inside, where his wife had been home alone. Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike, and in this old video, we're going to Yakima to yak away about a really twisted case. See, let me let you in on a little secret. This one's a whodunit. Kinda, sorta. Okay, legally it's not. But the murder of Desiree Sunford leaves us with a fair few questions now, you know yourself. And the investigation would unveil a metric shit ton of secrets. More than
Basically, it's gonna more. Am I still unmuted yet? As many more secrets than the Diddy files and the Epstein files, probably. Like we're treading on the thinnest of thin ice possible. Like I don't have anything in here that's thinner than a sheet of paper, but we're like, yeah.
You can shake your willy at, which funnily enough is what one guy was doing. Let's give this story one of them goo. Sunny, fertile, baby. You got wine, apples, and hops. In fact, if you like beer, most hops come from this place. Let's give a collective thank you to Yakima. Though in 2013, something rocked the town, rocked the city. Something that would have you running for the beer. And it all started with a break-in. On April 2nd, 2013, a couple, Scott and Desiree Sunford, came home to find their new house in Yakima. It had just been burgled. So
did it get broke into, but their house was cleaned up by the burglar? Like they just broke in to clean it up? That'd be funny.
Someone had come in and made shite of their shit. The whole place was turned upside down. Absolutely banjaxed the entire house, and 2 things were missing, right? 1, a laptop, 2, an iPad. Scott and Desiree, now sure, they just moved into this house about 6 months earlier, so it's a little bit upsetting when you just been robbed. Their house though, it was like out of town in an area with no streetlights, kind of vulnerable. The place where something bad could easily happen, and it did. Scott and Desiree had been married 10 years come 2013, and they'd...
Congratulations, 2003 to 2013. That's a long time to be married. They know how to put up with each other's bullshit. I'll give them props. Give them props.
Been together even longer, going back to their schooling days. Desiree was 30 years of age, a native of the area, and a hard-working woman. She worked as an art teacher at Wapato High School, but cars, motorbikes, that was her real jam. Desiree and Scott would become card-carrying members of the Combat Veterans United Motorcycle Organization, a charity. See, Scott, 31, he had been a lifelong military man, being deployed and everything, though he had recently returned to civilian life and was focusing on woodwork.
I'm back. I apologize.
With his little business, Scott's Norwegian Wood, which... maybe give that name another go? Now, they were by all accounts very happily married, they worked on cars together, they were in the motorcycle, gang together, they did the runs together, they were both very dedicated to their family. Sure wasn't life just great? So their house, being burgled, their house was kind of far out of town, shit happens. I guess, it sucks, but you get over it. Scott put up a board over the broken window and installed alarms in the home. However, on April 7th, 2013, just 5...
I'll say that, it's not a good fix. It kind of makes your house look trashy, but at the same time, it's still cheaper than putting a whole new fucking window in there.
5 days after that burglary, a much more serious call would come in to the Yakima Sheriff's Department.
Sheriff's Office.
Hi, ma'am. This is Scott Sunford.
Hashtag, what did I say to put? No filter.
in there. Police went straight in, and in the dark house they found her. They found Desiree. She was laying on the floor, covered in blood. She had been shot multiple times. It was a very violent scene. To begin the investigation, DNA was found under Desiree's fingernails, and a bloody shoe print was found at the scene. But that was all they really had. The Sunfords had just been broken into, and now there was a second home invasion and a violent execution. Multiple gunshots had rang out in that house. Gotta wonder if that was the purpose of the first burglary, they just weren't home. Though the second time, a jewelry box was taken.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No I'm not giving up, no I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
And now he's got a lady friend. It's like, shit. Scott, you got anything else? You know, anything else you want to get off your chest? Anything else you're kicking around? I mean, according to the military, P said he was mentally resilient.
I got blown up a few times, but nothing really. Well, I got shot too, but I was wearing body armor.
How are you coping with that?
Well, according to the military, I'm what they call mentally resilient. They said I deal with things quite well.
Not mentally resilient enough to check on a home invasion his wife was involved in, it seems. You know the way they say history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes? This rhymes with, they did it. Now, there was a lot of weird shit going on with Scott. His story, dubious. Allegedly, there's another woman involved, where he happened to be the night before his wife was murdered. And at Desiree's funeral, he was outside, huffing darts, looking at memes on his phone. He couldn't have tried harder to make himself a suspect. And then you got these rumors of another woman. Seen this movie before, motherfucker. Trust me, you ain't. So police then began directing their attention towards this other woman, right? This person Scott had spent the night before to allegedly, This woman, Scott, and Desiree were in this like weird threesome thing. Was this one of those stories of love gone bad leads to murder? Her name now was Paige Blades. Desiree was shot, but that would be weird if she was stabbed. Also cool name. Paige was 23, worked in food processing, had a kid, and she said, yeah, herself and Scott were doing dirties. Desiree was part of the fun too.
I understand that you're a friend of Scott and Desiree.
Yeah.
Can you just kind of tell me in your own words about your relationship with them? How long you've known them?
I met Scott in February 2011, and we became friends. I met his wife Desiree in May of the same year. We were friends, we all hung out, we did stuff together.
What was the nature of your relationship with Scott?
Yeah, they never seen this woman named Paige.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it down. Wait, man. Smoking with matches, my boy.
At Desiree's place, and knowing Desiree, she would probably not be like super chill with her husband sleeping around with another person, and probably was not into the whole polyamorous.
Nobody should be. Yep, I'm just gonna throw that in there. Nobody should be. And like, no. There shouldn't be. No.
Lifestyle. Not her cup on tea. Scott and Paige were lying. Desiree was not cool with it and likely wasn't aware of it. But was she killed for it? Now remember that DNA that was found under Desiree's fingernails? Well, that would come back. It wouldn't lead to any matches in the system. It would be a man's DNA, but not Scott's DNA. Scott's phone data also showed, at least his phone said that the story he told of him driving, home, that was all true. They checked Paige's phone data also to see where she had been the night of the murder, and it seems, she had been where she said she was, miles and miles away from Desiree's home. They also checked Scott's shoes to match that bloody footprint found in the home. Didn't match any of Scott's shoes, nor even his shoe size. So they didn't pull the trigger, but maybe they were aware of who did. Police just kept finding inconsistency after inconsistency in Scott and Paige's story. They would find text messages between Paige and Desiree. Far from this whole lovey-dovey, situation that Paige and Scott, and oh yeah, we're all just cool, we're all just like banging each other. Nope. They found a lot of nasty messages between Paige and Desiree. Now, there were hints that maybe they'd fooled around once or twice, but nothing that pointed towards a long-term thing that Paige and Scott had been describing. And over time, this friendship turned Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, definitely not cool. When Paige wrote to Desiree, I'm fairly convinced that in the event of your demise, I would be the chosen one. That's a messed up thing to say. And then it's even more messed up when 6 months later, Desiree met her demise. So this really started to confirm that Desiree was not aware of the affair and was worried.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I second that. I do, 100%.
About her marriage. At this point, it really...
Hold on, I got an email.
Lads, it doesn't get much more obvious than any of that. Not. Because then a call came in. It was summertime 2014, over a year since the murder. The case was cold and people were moving on. But it would suddenly reignite. A call came into the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. The caller, anonymous. And all that was said on that seconds-long call was, the person who killed Desiree Sunford was Marty Grismer.
And bam. Don't need to watch any more of this. Boom. We got it. We got him. It's Marty Grismer. Boom. Got him. Try again next time, boys. We win. Pretty much just over halfway through this video, we win. Yep. Okay, so that was husband discovers his secret lover's boyfriend executed his wife. From that chapter posted 3 hours ago as of recording. So we're going to take this copy